NDA rejects proposal for automatic admission of military school graduates. Merit, fairness, and national unity at the center of debate. The Nigerian Defense Academy, NDA, has expressed strong opposition to a proposed amendment that would grant automatic admission to graduates of military secondary schools into the academy. The institution argues that while the proposal may have been introduced with good intentions, it could create constitutional challenges, weaken the principles of fairness, and undermine the competitive admission process that has guided officer recruitment for decades. The issue came under discussion during a public hearing organized by the House of Representatives Committee on Defense, where lawmakers examined several proposed amendments affecting Nigeria's defense institutions. Among the most debated proposals was a bill seeking to reserve admission opportunities for graduates of designated military secondary schools, effectively guaranteeing them entry into the NDA. Representing the Academy, the Director of Military Training explained that the proposed amendment would significantly alter the existing admission framework. According to him, the bill seeks to amend provisions of the NDA Act by requiring the Academy's governing board to automatically admit successful graduates from recognized military secondary schools. The institutions expected to benefit from the proposal include the Nigerian Military School in Zaria, the Air Force Military School, the Air Force Girls Military School, and the Nigerian Navy Military School. The amendment also aims to formally define these institutions within the law as military schools that provide both academic education and military-oriented training. Despite acknowledging the value of military secondary schools in preparing young Nigerians for careers in the armed forces, the NDA insisted that automatic admission is not the appropriate solution. Officials maintained that the Academy's current admission process was carefully designed to ensure fairness, merit, and national representation. One of the Academy's major concerns is that the proposal could conflict with Nigeria's federal character principle. This constitutional guideline seeks to promote equal representation from every state of the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory within national institutions. According to the NDA, automatically reserving admission slots for a particular category of applicants could upset this delicate balance and reduce opportunities for qualified candidates from other backgrounds. The Academy also warned that the proposal could face legal scrutiny because it may be viewed as discriminatory. By giving guaranteed admission to one group of applicants, equally qualified candidates from civilian secondary schools could find themselves unfairly disadvantaged, regardless of their academic achievements or physical capabilities. Officials stressed that the current admission system already gives military school graduates every opportunity to compete alongside other Nigerians. Rather than excluding them, the existing framework allows every applicant to be assessed under the same rigorous standards, ensuring that admission is based on competence rather than educational background. The NDA further emphasized that its selection process is among the most demanding in the country. Prospective cadets must satisfy strict academic requirements, achieve the required examination scores, and successfully complete comprehensive physical, medical, and psychological assessments before earning admission. These standards are intended to ensure that only the most capable candidates are selected to undergo military officer training. According to the Academy, experience has shown that candidates from civilian schools often perform just as well as, and in some cases even better than, graduates of military secondary schools during the admission process. Maintaining an open competitive system therefore ensures that the armed forces continue to recruit the strongest and most qualified individuals without prejudice. Another key argument presented during the hearing was that graduates of military secondary schools already enjoy several alternative pathways into military service. Many of them have opportunities to enlist directly into the armed forces after graduation, particularly through institutions such as the Nigerian Military School. From there, they may continue their education under military sponsorship and later pursue commissioning through established channels, including Short Service Commission, Direct Short Service Commission, or Executive Commission programs. These existing career routes, the Academy argued, demonstrate that military school graduates are not denied opportunities to become officers. Instead, they already possess multiple avenues for career progression within the armed forces without requiring guaranteed admission into the NDA. Supporters of the amendment reportedly believe that providing automatic admission would encourage graduates of military schools to remain within the military system and reduce the possibility of individuals with military-oriented training being recruited by criminal or violent groups. While acknowledging this concern, the NDA maintained that the proposal, as currently drafted, introduces more legal and constitutional complications than practical solutions. The Academy therefore urged lawmakers to preserve the current admission framework, describing it as a balanced system that protects merit, encourages healthy competition, and upholds the principles of fairness and national unity. Officials argued that maintaining equal opportunities for every qualified Nigerian remains the best way to build a professional, competent, and representative officer corps. The public hearing also examined several other defense-related legislative proposals aimed at strengthening Nigeria's military institutions, including plans for enhanced military education, research, doctrine development, and medical training. Stakeholders from across the defense sector contributed recommendations intended to improve the effectiveness and long-term development of the country's armed forces. Lawmakers assured participants that every submission presented during the hearing would be carefully considered before any final decisions are reached on the proposed amendments. Summary. The Nigerian Defense Academy has opposed a proposed law that would automatically admit graduates of military secondary schools into the institution.